And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Dustin May.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there. When he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Spencer Steer now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ground ball up the middle. Witt on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Stepping in, Michael Massey. In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul. That one ripped, but foul. Base knock, center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's a 2-0. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's one down. 1 out, man at first. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Check swing. Inside. He held up. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. A towering shot to center. 1 down. Carter Jensen next up for the Cardinals.
Ball.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
That's a check. Did he swing?
Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. They got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
On the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. Springer gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Jack Caglione.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Check swing went around. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the dirt, blocked. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two. Stays alive. Two now. And that skips into dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Yeah.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Witt over to first. 1 out in the second.
Yeah.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball 1.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Josh Young, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
Okamoto leads off first with 1 away. A little bit low.
Ball.
And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. And that chance handled. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, leading off, Kyle Isbell. Swing and he breaks his bat. But that's a foul ball. Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball inside.
Right side. Clement over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Check swing. He went. Strike one. And he swings through that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's two down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Hit on the ground to short. Lopez whips it to first. And Witt is out. And that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Fought off foul. In the air, right field. Caglione under it. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ball, no.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Brandon Lockridge.
Ball, no.
In the air, right side. And it's a foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Ball
really
two.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Just foul.
Should be extra bases. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. 3-0. And next for Toronto, Spencer Steer. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. This one in the air, center field. Isbell under it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one lifted to left. Steer should have this one. And there's one down. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. You won.
Ball.
Sliced hard but foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carter Jensen. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
There's a strike. That one just missing inside, and it's 3-2. Center field. Lockridge moving under this one, and that will end the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Westburg gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Isbell makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is bottom of the 4th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Starling Marte. Base hit center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The pitcher on here, Mason Fluhart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. In the air, left field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. That gets by him. Marte is waved home. In to score from first. In there safely.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And here is Michael Massey. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Grounder might be 2. Lopez over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Now pitching for Toronto, number 77, Lee Barton.
Ball. That's down. Ball 2.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. India comes across to score. It's 6-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now a quick throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
No, outside.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. One and 2 now.
Ball 2.
Witt off of first with 2 away. Inside 3 and 2 the count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. This one popped up. Lopez settles under this one, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Jays, Josh Young. That clips a corner.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
No.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one catches the zone. That is strike two. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie
So up
Clement.
next, Ernie Clement. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
No, that's outside.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground to third, might be two. One at second. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ramon Laureano.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Starling Marte up to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And a foul ball. Marte measures 6 feet even, 37 years young. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. That one fouled off. Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's
Ball.
off the mark. Now 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down. That's
Ball
inside. 3. He goes down looking. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge.
Ball 1.
There's the strike. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. Isbell settles underneath it. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Ball. Foul ball.
The Cardinals leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. He hauls it in, 2 away. And now Spencer Steer. Up the middle, loves it on the dive from his backside, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
That one fouled hard the other way. 0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jonathan India. On the ground to short. Over to first. One pitch and one out. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first. And there's two away. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Michael Massey will hit next. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside. And now it's even 1-1.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
No, that's a ball.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Strike 2. In the dirt. Popped up. And there's one away. One out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Josh Young. That one ripped but foul. Laureano sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority.
What do you
instead
got?
of a fly out to left.
And yes, he offered at it. The Redbirds leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Nice grab as he bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball 1.
Foul ball there. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Laureano comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now for the
Number
Jays,
23,
Jeff Hoffman.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one off the mark. Ball 1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis. Go to the 8th. Ernie Clement. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Riley O'Brien. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. There's a strike at the knees.
No.
O'Brien measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1 now. To the right side, Massey. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Jordan Westburg. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled hard the other way. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Lopez around third. He'll score. It's 6-2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. In the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Okamoto in the box now, takes strike 1. And delivers outside. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Fair ball. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid double down the line. And that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that back through the zone.
In there for strike 1. The Jays with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Off the plate.
Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Kerr in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That's a laser base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Starling Marte. Swing and a ground ball. Lopez throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball 1.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up,
too low.
and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close.
Ball, no.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Ball. Outside,
He's
ball
just
2.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Bennett. Sousa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. The Blue Jays trying to protect a 2-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Late swing, fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Fair ball. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Lopez headed for third.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really shot that one down the right.
George Soriano comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Oh, he can't hang on. The flip. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play.
Makes the catch. One down. All loaded up. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time, so they get the out, but a run does score. Known for his late inning heroics. And a foul ball.
Kind of goes without saying, but straighten these two runners in scoring position right here. It feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Two on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Ernie Clement digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Vinny Pasquantino. In the air left field. Steer coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Ramon Laureano. Now pitching for Toronto, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
That's a ball.
Oh, great grab on the dive to first, and that's a great play for the out. So they're down to their final out. Mitch Garver next up for the Cardinals. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.